Announcing is so bad in wrestling right now. You know what? I shouldn't say wrestling. I would say WWE. I know people they think WWE is wrestling. It's not. There's a whole lot of stuff out there. And I love Kevin Kelly on Ring of Honor. I love Lucha Underground. The guy that does New Japan is great. I don't know what his name is. I forget his name. But the WWE, it's the lowest time ever. And they've had some bad announcers. The WWE, they've had some bad announcers. Lord Alfred Hayes was awful. Sean Mooney was terrible. But this takes the cake. This really takes the cake. Michael Cole is okay. I know a lot of people give him a bad rap. I like Cole. I think Cole's decent. JBL is horrible. He is beyond awful. He is probably the worst color commentator in wrestling I have ever heard. He is awful. Byron Saxton is probably the best out of all of them. I love Byron. Actually, if we want to count NXT in there, I would go the best announcer doing a WWE product would be Corey Graves. I like Rich Brennan on SmackDown. I like Rich Brennan. I still think he's got a ways to go, but I like Rich Brennan a lot. I love Corey Graves. I love Saxton. I think Saxton got better when he did the end of Raw by himself, when Cole got beat up everything and the Nats team went down. I feel Booker T got better. But then again, your main show, you have Cole, who you can tell he can't deal with JBL. JBL is awful. And it also comes down to Vince really micromanaging and Kevin Dunn in their ear. And who knows if they were in their ear much during the Attitude Era with JR and King. It didn't sound like it. They sounded awesome. And JR would call the match. I can't remember the last time I heard, for the majority of the match, the holds being called. You never get that anymore in the WWE. And I do think that the WWE has on staff the best announcer in the last 20 years, because they don't have JR on staff. They have the best announcer on staff in the last 20 years not working on commentary